Good afternoon. It's me. Sorry I couldn't be here today. I'm going to show you today how to add some more interesting things to your Mary song. And you'll notice that I have the 4 parts that we've already worked on, and I have them silenced so that when I add stuff I won't have to hear this in the background. That's totally up to you. If you want to silence those, remember it's this little thing right here. Okay, so you can open and close it. Sometimes easier than other times. So I've got all of mine so that they're not going to make any sound right now on mute. So I'm going to go to my instruments. So we're adding a 5th track, and you get 3 options today. You can use smart strings, smart bass. Oh, actually, you know what? We could do 4. Smart keyboard. Didn't even think about that. Or smart guitar. I'm going to do smart keyboard today. So click on it, obviously. It comes up with the same 2 chords that we've been using all along. And what I like about this is we're going to actually use an autoplay. And you'll see this for any of the other instruments. So here's my C and my G, and I can turn on my autoplay. Okay, so they have different autoplay sounds. So you'll just have to experiment and see what you like. Now, when you do the autoplay, notice that it splits in the piano part into 4 quadrants. In order to stay in the correct one, if you're going to play a C chord, you have to play the actual C. If you hit this part, you're going to end up with a C and a G at the same time. We don't want that. There we go. So you want to make sure that you're hitting the actual C button and the G button at the top. And you might wonder, what pattern are we going to use? I wonder if it's the same pattern that we've been doing all along. Brilliant! So we're going to be using C, C, G, C, and then you repeat it. C, C, G, C. Well, how fast do I know how to go? I'm going to be using my clicking sound. I'm going to do it on autoplay number 1. So this goes for 4, 2, 3, 4. C again, 2. Now it goes to G. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2. Then I repeat it. C, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot when you hit it, it stops. G, C, 2, 3, 4, and stop. So, thank you. So I forgot to mention, because I just noticed that now, when you have the chord playing and you're counting, you actually don't want to hit it again to stop it, because that's what happens is it stops. So it'll be, I'm going to go back to the beginning here. Just getting the clicking. C, 2, 3, 4. C again, but I don't touch anything. G, C. Now I'm going to stay on the C so I don't touch it. C, C, G, C. Okay? So that's how we know the speed. However your click is, that click, 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 or click, 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 or click, click, click. That's the speed that you're going to hit the C's and the G's. So it's just like the smart guitar where you played the button and let it go for 4. Same exact thing. So let's try a different instrument. Let's try smart guitar. And let's do autoplay number, I don't even know what these sound like, 3. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay. So if I want to do this one, same thing, I'm going to practice first. Practice, 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 practice first. So get the clicking going, and then practice. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2. So you're listening for the background. C, 2, 3. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3. Now change it. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So you're always thinking about how fast that click is going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That's how you know when to change between the C's and the G's. All right, one more, just to show you the last one, and I'll do the actual recording on this. You could do it on Smart Bass. I'm going to do it on Smart Strings because we haven't done that before. All right, so I'm going to choose an autoplay that I like. I'm going to try number 1. Ooh, this is going to be tricky because they don't play a lot. I'm going to go number 4. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I have to count my clicks, that metronome, while I'm playing these. I wonder if turning it down will help. I don't know. All right, so here we go. I'm practicing, not recording, practicing. So here's my click, 2, 3, 4. The click is not loud enough. So here I go practicing. 1, 2, practice, go. C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3. Then it repeats. C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, and stop. All right, I'm going to make the recording. I think I'm ready. So again, I'm listening to the click of my metronome. If that's not on, if that's gray, make a bloop. That will help you. Now I'm not at the beginning because I've been practicing and it didn't have to be at the beginning of practice. By the way, remember that I've got all my sounds muted. Don't forget to do that. It will really, really help you with this. All right, going back to the beginning. So my slider's at the beginning. I'm going to hit the record button. It will click for 4 and I will be off and running. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. C button. Stay there. C. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3. Now stay there. C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3. Now switch it here. G, and back to C. 2, 3, 4, and stop. Now it will automatically stop and replay what you just recorded. So now let's find out if we like it. I might not even like this. I might have to record something else. All right, so there's my 5th track. And I'm going to go ahead and unmute everything because I want to hear everything together so far. This could be total craziness, I don't know. But that's okay. We're not making Mary Had a Little Lamb like you learned it in, 2nd grade. We're making Mary Had a Little Lamb a little more interesting. All right, so my slider's back at the beginning. So far, here's what I've got. We don't even have the melody yet. Oh, sweet. I kind of like this. Nice. Okay, I'm going to stick with that. I'm pretty proud of that. Remember that by now you're going to have 5 lines. So the 5th line, of course, is due today. You're going to put it in Google Classroom. It's going to say Mary-Autoplay. So again, on all of these things, you are going to autoplay. Okay, so the autoplay looks different on every single one. Okay, go through all the autoplays and see what you think is good. If you get it done today, great. I might think that you didn't think about it too much, but maybe you did. It might take all the way into tomorrow, so it's not necessarily due today, but I want you to be starting to mess around with it and deciding which autoplay would sound good with your song. All right, so don't forget, you've got Smart Keyboard, Smart Guitar, Smart Strings, or Smart Bass, any of them on autoplay. You can do more than one. It just might start getting a little bit muddy. So if you'd like to do more than one, be my guest. If it sounds good, fantastic. So hopefully this makes sense to you and you will be getting your iPads out today to do this. Enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow.